A decades-long case appears to be resolved following a chilling confession. The man at the center of Natalee Holloway's disappearance is now admitting he killed the teenager in Aruba. It came as he was offered in a plea deal in a case accusing him of extorting the Holloway family. NBC's Sam Brock has the details.
A startling confession inside of an Alabama courtroom, ending a nearly 20-year mystery surrounding Natalee Holloway's disappearance.
We wake up knowing that we have reached justice for Natalee.
For Beth Holloway, confronting her daughter's killer, not nearly as daunting as living with unanswered questions.
The reason why is because the not knowing is more torturous than the knowing.
And that's the boat that you were in
Yeah.
for almost 20 years of your life.
Yeah.
Overnight, the court releasing gruesome audio of Joran Sloot explaining to investigators how he took Natalee Holloway's life, part of his plea deal for extortion and wire fraud.
She asked to go back to her hotel, but I was just trying to get dropped off a little bit further away from her hotel so we could walk back to her hotel and I might still get a chance to be with her.
Frustrated by his rejected sexual advances, Sloot says Natalee kneed him in the groin to get free, and then he responded by kicking her in the face.
She's laying down unconscious, possibly even dead, but definitely unconscious.
He then struck her with a nearby cinder block and disposed of her body in the ocean.
I walk up to about my knees into the ocean and I push her off into the sea.
On Wednesday, Beth Holloway came face to face with Sloot in court, telling him, "You are a killer, and I want you to remember that every time that jail cell door slams." Sloot apologizing to both the Holloway family and his own, saying, "I am no longer that person back then that I am today." But Beth Holloway is not buying it.
He doesn't have that in his existence. And I think, just to say the words, it's fine. It didn't mean anything.
And while nothing can bring Natalee back, Beth says knowing how her daughter died brings her some measure of peace.
I think now it becomes easier for me to appreciate her life through my son's life and through his children's lives. And I hadn't really been as, I've been a little distracted. So I feel like now I can kind of like, oh, now I can focus on that.